What up, everybody? Welcome back to another video. I'm Coach Glow. The baby's is taking a nap under the table. She's tired. Today we are gathered here to pull cards for let's do Aries. Show me cards for Aries. Wait, Aries. Ooh, the Wheel of Fortune wants to come out. It's the wheel turning in your favor. Luckiest card in the deck. Show me cards for Aries. The Ten of Pentacles. Bam, 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 bam. Wow. That's all the pentacles. My God. Okay. I guess this reading's going to read itself today. What more can I say? The Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles could talk about something going very slowly, but it's like progressing. It's slowly progressing. Right? I feel like you already have this Ten of Pentacles. But I feel like you're like careful about how you're spending your money. It's like you have a lot of money, but you're being very careful about how you spend it. Or practical, you know, you're thinking like long term, like, you know, is this car gonna last me that long? Or is this job gonna last me that long? Something like that. Is something gonna last that long? Slow and steady wins the race. Jesus. As a fly, it just came like rushing in towards me. It was an attack. Just kidding. I don't know why I'm smiling so much. I gotta calm down. King of Pentacles. See, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. It's not like instant gratification. Pero you have it. You okay? Like, how you go from the Knight to the King? Let's see. Let's see. Let's connect the dots. The Hangman. Pisces energy. Feeling stuck. You feel like God's been trying to protect you from something. That's why you're not getting all this money at the same time. Yeah, with the King of Pentacles. It's like every time you get money in your pocket, you like hold on to it or you wait to spend it because you feel like even though you don't really need it right now, you want to hold on to it just in case of anything. The World. It's like so that you won't ever get stuck. You know, you'll never feel stuck financially ever again. So, you might have like a trip coming up to go back home. A trip coming up to go back home. Are you gonna like leave some money there? Are you bringing money with you? Are you taking a trip and not bringing any money at all? and kind of just relying on like what you have. I don't know, it almost looks like a street performer, or you know, somebody that can like that, you know, can make money wherever, whenever too, you know. Also, you may be the type to be like, man, that looks great, like one day I'm gonna have something like that, you know. You don't just like lust after things, like you actually do the work to try and obtain them, because you know that it's possible. Like you'll never go broke. There will never be a thing that you can't, you know, practice and achieve. The King of Cups. Ooh. The Ace of Cups. Ooh. Oh my God. Yes. This is new love coming in. Or a renewed love. You know, you feel safe with the Hangman. Because I feel like even though you feel like stuck, you always feel like safe. You always like rely or just trust like your inner guidance. You trust in like God's timing. You trust in like, you know, perfect aligned timing. King of Cups. I don't know, you feel like you've never been more aligned in your life, more stable in your life. You feel like super stable, and like you really love yourself, and like you have a lot of love to give, and also, but you're not just like giving it away just to give it away. Because there's like a seriousness to what you're doing with the Knight of Pentacles. Yeah. Like you stick to your routine because you're very serious about like your future. You're very serious about everyone's safety. You're very serious. Someone's very serious about safety. King of Cups, Ace of Cups. It's like you don't do anything right. Like I don't. People can call me lame, but I know exactly where that ship is headed, and I'm not trying to get on that one with the Knight of Pentacles. I'd rather do my own thing, you know, go at my own pace, right? Because I feel like all these emotions could make you feel kind of like rushed in a little way. Three of Wands. And so like the anticipation kind of like, it gets you like, it slows you down because you're like, damn, you know, like nothing's happening, nothing's coming in, you know. Knight of Pentacles, and you're like looking at anybody else looking at your life or from the outside looking in, they're like, you're fucking thriving, you make more money than all of us, like you're killing it right now. And you might not be feeling like you are, but you feel like, you know, like you're on the right path. With the Three of Wands, I don't know, there's this like feeling of you being like, man, is this for me? Like, do I want to continue doing this? Because maybe you did travel and you're like, damn, like out there they got this and they got that and it tastes so good and it just feels like, you know, more in alignment with my goals. And but I feel like it's like out there, like you have to like travel. I don't know if it's because I'm obsessed with like Bad Bunny right now, but and because like I do have an opportunity to like go to Puerto Rico and possibly stay there. And I feel like this like calling for me to like go back home. I do, but you know, it's like I want to be spontaneous. Maybe the call just isn't loud enough, but it's there. The call isn't loud enough, but it's there. I feel it, you know. But I don't think I've truly decided what I want to do yet. But I trust and know that whatever I do decide, it can't be wrong. You know, it won't be a bad decision because it doesn't matter where I am. Like, I have God all the time, everywhere I go. So I'm not missing anything. The High Priestess, like, come on. More Pisces energy. Look at you, all chill, go with the flow. We love this for you. Because you could be, most people would be like highly anxious at this time, but you're very grounded and in control. Like, nobody can like push and pull on you. You know, you don't belong to this world. You don't belong to them. You don't belong to your job. You don't belong to your boss. You don't belong to your kids. You don't belong to your mans, your womans. You don't belong to anybody. But yourself. I remember my dad, who's an Aries. My dad, he used to say all the time, he'd be like, ¿Y de quién tú eres? And I'd be like, yours. No, how did he say it? I don't know. But it means like, who do you belong to? And I'm like, I belong to you. The Emperor. That's crazy. That is literally the dad card. The Aries card. This is funny. I freaking love tarot. It's so good. And that talks about stability or a stabilizing influence coming into your life. Hell yeah, brother. With the High Priestess. I don't know. Are you going to try to keep it a secret or something? I don't know. Why would you keep it a secret? I don't know. Your feelings with the King of Cups? Because I don't feel like you are expressing your feelings like that, or you don't really show it. You know, that you are really excited about something new or someone new coming into your life. You know, you're keeping quiet, kind of like silently observing and or taking it in. It's like learning. You know, with the High Priestess, she's kind of like, it's almost like she is like the ethers. Like she is the like nothing. I don't know if she's like absorbing. It's like she's absorbing information. How do I explain this? But she's not, you know, making anything of it. And with the Hangman, she's sort of going to go with the flow and see how it goes. You know, even though King of Cups, Like, whoever this new person is fucking the Emperor. 10 of Pentacles, perfection, everything you wished, everything you prayed for. And it's like, it's almost, I don't know if it's like a surprise or not, but it kind of just seems like it comes out of nowhere, because somebody seems to have like kind of like a, not a boring life, but you know, they do the same thing like every day. Like, they keep up with their routine, you know, and they don't like step off of their path for things that don't like, you know, bring value, you know. It's not like you're operating from like a lustful place. You're operating from, oh, okay, like there's love being bestowed onto me, like somebody's at, you know, like somebody's at the door. Somebody's knocking on my door. Let's see who it is. And it's like, wow, it is sort of like unexpected, but it's not like anything bad. It's kind of like everything you've ever asked for. And so now with the High Priestess here, like, this is a coincidence. Like, the Devil, see? The Devil. You're like, damn, like, is my phone listening to my thoughts? Because all these ads are like coming out, or, you know, I feel like the universe is like, not the universe, the world, this world is trying to like convince you of this life that you're supposed to be living, that you're supposed to have, that it doesn't get any better or worse than this or something like that. With the Devil card, it's almost like you like bit the apple of like knowledge or something like that. Interesting. I don't feel like you're inactive. I feel like you're on autopilot, and it looks like you're easily influenced, or like you could be easily influenced, or you look like you're not really paying attention, like you don't understand your own power. That's what you look like. So a lot of people come in trying to like challenge that and call you out on your bluff, and like, that's why you're the Emperor here, because like, you know, you trump everybody's belief about you being this big bad guy, that you're like this like emotional manipulator, King of Pentacles, or you're like greedy, or, you know, I don't know, the Hangman. There's something about you not being flashy. And the Devil card, people are like, maybe somebody's coming around you that's like, I know who you are. And you're the Emperor is like, you know who I am? You know me? And this Devil's like, yeah, you're me. Ooh, interesting. This reminds me of my favorite book by Napoleon Hill. What's it called? Not Interview with the Devil. Y'all know which one I'm talking about. Something with the Devil by Napoleon Hill. Knight of Cups. The Death card. It's like you're not romanticizing this devil anymore. This like lustful, greedy, I gotta have it, gotta chase it, you know, gotta be perfect at all times. I'm the Emperor, everyone's watching me, I have to be a good example. The High Priestess. I almost feel like this High Priestess, or this Aries, or this Capricorn, they get a lot of attention because they do the scary thing, or kind of scare people, or they're like toxic on purpose, you know. They play some, you know, it's like gimmicks, you know. But I see someone like misusing their power. On you, and like it doesn't work. Like it'll work for like a time, but it's like somebody already knows, or they already feel how temporary something is going to last. That's what you feel like. You feel like, yes, you're at my door. Yes, you want this. Yes, you want that. And yes, I can give it to you, or yes, I have it. But do you, right? Because this is like a mirror. Do you have it? Can you give me something back? Like, do you bring anything to the table? Yeah. It makes someone like your energy, it makes someone like question themselves. Can I even approach a boss like Aries? Like, am I patient? Am I patient enough to be with somebody like Aries? You know, am I secure enough to be with somebody like Aries? Because I see a baddie right here. I see somebody like they look good, they got a smart mouth, they work hard, they're kicking ass and taking names. A boss. Takes care of everybody. People look up to this person, you know. People expect you to have wise words of wisdom. You know, people expect a lot out of somebody here. So I feel like they don't, like, even though they have a lot of power, they don't, like, they're not arrogant with it. And it's like people expect you to be like an arrogant piece of shit, and you're not, you know. So when they finally meet you, it's almost like a sense of relief. Like, I feel like people are like scared to approach you. You know, they wonder, you know, what is Aries gonna think about if I, you know, decide to take some time off, time away. They're gonna give my position to somebody else. I don't know. Like, somebody feels like they need you to wait for them, but they don't think that you will. Or they're not sure if you will wait for them. Because I feel like you're not promising anything either. Interesting. That's how I am. I can't promise nobody anything, because, you know, we're all human. I would never, like, want to hurt somebody. But ultimately, I have to make, you know, the smartest, the best decision for me and mine, you know? And if that means that I gotta go off and do my own thing, you know, I don't mean to, like, hurt people. I just need to go off and do my own Pisces thing, you know. The Two of Pentacles. Like, I shouldn't be obligated to, like, choose your feelings over mine. You know what I'm saying? So this could be something that you're quitting. You're stopping to, you're stopping. You don't expect people anymore, or you don't want to expect anything from anybody anymore. You know, you tap in, you sprinkle a little bit of your dust. You see if they like it, if it's good, if it hits. And, you know, it's up to them to keep on coming back, you know, or come back correct too. Also with the Knight of Pentacles, like, Don't be like, one day you love me and then the next you don't, because I don't put you on a pedestal, or I don't, you know, because I'm not addicted to you, or I'm not obsessed with you, you know. And this is also why it's like you could be a really good person and be into somebody, but still want to, you know, have your own life and do your own thing. And there are people that just kind of like, it's like they want to own you, like, and control you, you know. It's like they like you, but they need you to stay the exact person that they like. They need to only like you. Like, they can't, like, dislike things about you, because then that makes you a horrible person to them altogether. You know, someone's a little extreme here. 10 of Cups. Wow. Because I feel like if they choose you, like, that's it. Like, you're the one. They're going to put a ring on it, give you a whole family. 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups here. Like you're it. I feel like in this season, if somebody, like, chooses you, one, they're going to be obsessed. But also, they know that they can't control you. With the High Priestess, there is no limit. Like, we don't do boundaries that well. We're not really big on, like, boundaries. We're big on respect, you know, and, like, following the laws, but not for, like, people of this world or humans, or, you know, it has to be right. It has to be fair, you know, the Emperor. And the High Priestess can sense if somebody is an emperor, or they can sense if somebody is a devil. And because there's like a feeling of, like, when somebody meets you, they feel kind of like uncomfortable, like it feels like good and happy. And so it scares them a little bit. And they're like, fuck, like, I kind of really like this person, but I can't, you know, give them too much. I can't let them think that they have that much over me, or something like that. I don't know. Some people fall in love and they go into, like, automatic, like, toxic thinking. It's so funny. I was talking to my girlfriend the other day about this, because she's been in, like, she's amazing. She's an amazing person, like, and fucking gorgeous and very loving. But she keeps on, like, giving these guys chances. These guys that, like, lust after her, chase her for a long time. When she finally gives them a chance, they try to, like, control her or put her down, you know, try to make her feel bad. I don't know, you know. And it's like, damn, she doesn't really deserve that. But so she just started talking to somebody new. And, you know, he's kind of, like, he's different than most people. It's still new. She's sort of still waiting for the other shoe to drop, honestly. But exactly, she's like, I've never been in a healthy relationship before. Definitely. She's that mean. She's like, maybe I should stir up some trouble. It's like this person who's coming into your life, you know, you're not going to want to do that with them. You're not going to want to self-sabotage. You're not going to want to hurt them. You're not going to want to control them or fight with them. You're not going to want to. I feel like you feel like whole and complete and in control and stable in your life with the Hangman. So anything or anyone that comes around you is just an addition to that. And if whatever it is that they're adding to your life is toxic and unnecessary and something that you've already seen before and you think is kind of childish, you're quickly back on track. You're like, I will choose to be single. I will choose to be by myself. I will choose to be alone. because you simply cannot tolerate someone bullying you and taking out their toxic shit on you. You can, there's just so much more to life than focusing on, I get it, we all have trauma, but there's just so much more that you can do with your time than, I don't know, whatever this devil shit is. With the Emperor, it's like fun here and there, you know, but you don't spend too much time hurting yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like drinking. We all know it's fucking poison. But it's like fun to like let loose sometimes and like, you know, but to drink all the time, the Strength card, yeah, you need some self-discipline, or I feel like that's what you have. And maybe this person that you meet also has self-discipline. And so it's like iron sharpens iron. Yeah. I see you preparing something over here and them preparing something over there. Like, I feel like you guys are going to exchange gifts. The Four of Wands, it just works. It's like fun. It makes money. This is a good collaboration. And you don't have to fight with each other anymore. That's the best part. It's like you don't fight with this person to, I don't know, they just don't lack in any department. Like somebody really took their time to heal and make themselves feel better and understand who they are, and you know, they really took that time because they really do care about like making something right or fixing something. And maybe that's what this space is, this feeling of like stuck, but it's like necessary. I feel like there's somebody walking outside. Some sort of distance or time away or time apart is necessary for you both to kind of decide to say yes or have a common goal or something like that. Work together. All right, I gotta go. Love you.